In the chaos of the modern world, what is the very first sound that greets your consciousness? Is it the jarring digital scream of an alarm clock? Is it the immediate, anxious buzz of a notification? For millions, the day begins not with peace, but with a jolt of adrenaline, a spike of cortisol, and a mind already racing, already burdened, already late. We are pulled from the sanctuary of sleep and thrown into a relentless river of obligations, anxieties, and digital noise before our feet even touch the floor. We call this waking up, but it is more like an ambush. We spend the rest of the day in reaction mode, trying to catch our breath, wondering why we feel so fragmented, stressed, and disconnected. We crave peace, we search for clarity, but the very foundation of our day is built on a bed of chaos. But what if there was another way? What if the first moments of your day were not something to be endured, but something to be savored? What if, instead of being thrown into the day, you could merge with it intentionally, peacefully, and with absolute clarity? This is not a far-fetched dream. This is a practice. This is a skill. And it is a foundational pillar of Buddhist wisdom, refined over thousands of years. The teachings of the Buddha are not just abstract philosophies. They are practical, everyday tools for transforming our experience of reality. And that transformation begins the very second you return to consciousness. Welcome to our journey. Today, we are not just talking about a morning routine. We are exploring 5 profound Buddhist rituals designed to fundamentally change your relationship with the morning. These are not about adding more tasks to your to-do list. They are about subtracting the chaos and cultivating an unshakable core of peace and clarity that will stay with you long after the sun has risen. These are the 5 Buddhist rituals to start the day with peace and clarity. Before we unlock this ancient and powerful wisdom, I must ask for your support. If you are here because you are seeking a calmer mind and a more meaningful life, please take 1 second right now to click that like button. It is a small gesture for you, but it truly helps our channel reach others who need this message. And if you have not already, please subscribe and activate the notification bell. We are building a community dedicated to wisdom and mindfulness, and we would be honored to have you as a part of it. Your support makes all of this possible. Let us begin. The very first ritual is perhaps the most subtle, yet it is the most critical. It is the ritual of the mindful awakening. This ritual begins before your eyes even open. It happens in that liminal space between dreaming and waking. The alarm has sounded, or perhaps your body has woken naturally. Your first instinct, born from years of conditioning, is to jolt up. Your first thought is a litany of pressures. What time is it? How much sleep did I get? I have that meeting. I need to check my email. The Buddhist practice asks you to do something radical. Resist. For just 60 seconds, do nothing. Do not move. Do not reach for your phone. This is critical. The phone is a vortex of other people's demands, and it must wait. It is your servant, not your master. For these first 60 seconds, your only task is to lie still. Feel the boundary of your own body. Feel the weight of the blankets upon you, the sensation of the pillow beneath your head, the texture of the sheets against your skin. You are simply re-inhabiting your physical form, becoming aware of this vessel that has rested and is now ready to serve you. Now, turn your attention to your senses one by one. What can you hear? Listen beyond the ringing in your ears. Perhaps you hear the distant hum of traffic, the chirp of a bird, the settling of your home, or perhaps the profound sound of pure silence. Do not label these sounds as good or bad. That bird is so annoying. Just receive them. They are the soundtrack of the present moment. They are proof that you are here now. What can you feel? Notice the temperature of the air on your skin. Is it cool? Is it warm? Is there a draft? Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Feel the gentle pulse of life, the electricity of a nervous system coming online. This is not an intellectual exercise. This is a somatic one. You are grounding yourself in physical reality. What can you smell? Perhaps the faint scent of last night's rain, or the simple, clean smell of your pillow. And finally, what do you see? When you are ready, allow your eyes to open. But do not open them with a purpose. Do not immediately scan the room for threats or tasks. Open them softly. Let the light enter. Notice the play of shadows on the ceiling, the silhouette of a chair, the color of the curtains. You are seeing the world for the first time. Today, you are in this very moment reborn. This is the truth of our existence. Every single day we are given a new life. The person you were yesterday, the mistakes, the worries, the triumphs, that was a different life. Today you are new. By practicing this mindful awakening, you are honoring this daily miracle. You are consciously, deliberately, and peacefully accepting the gift of another day. You have not solved any problems. You have not answered any emails. But you have done something far more important. You have established yourself as the calm, present, conscious observer of your own life. You have set the tone. From this place of stillness, all else can flow. Chapter 2. The Foundation of Gratitude, Honoring the Gift of a New Day. As the stillness of your mindful awakening settles, the second ritual begins. You are still in bed, or perhaps you have just gently sat up on the edge of the bed. Your mind is quiet, your senses are awake. Now we must consciously fill that quiet space, not with anxiety about the future, but with a profound appreciation for the present. This is the ritual of gratitude. In the West, we often associate gratitude with specific, big events, a promotion, a new car, a good report card. But in Buddhist philosophy, gratitude is far more fundamental. It is not an event. It is a frequency. It is the simple, radical acknowledgement of the miracle of what is. The Buddha taught that human life is precious and rare. To be born with a human body and mind, capable of consciousness, capable of choice, capable of enlightenment, is an extraordinary gift. This is not a guarantee. It is a privilege. And this second ritual is about acknowledging that privilege, right now, before the day's struggles can make you forget it. This is not about toxic positivity. It is not about pretending you don't have problems. It is about establishing a baseline of truth that is more powerful than your problems. The truth that you are alive. As you sit on the edge of your bed, place your feet firmly on the floor. Feel that connection. The earth is literally holding you. Place your hands on your knees or in your lap. Straighten your spine, not with military rigidity, but with a sense of dignity. You are a conscious being. You are awake. Now, you will begin a simple, verbal, or internal dedication. The simplest form of Buddhist gratitude is the 3 jewels, or 3 refuges. You can simply say, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. But what does this mean in a modern context? I take refuge in the Buddha can mean, I honor the potential for awakening within myself and all beings. I honor the fact that I can wake up. I take refuge in the Dharma means, I honor the truth. I honor the laws of nature, the reality of cause and effect. I align myself with what is real, not what I anxiously project. And I take refuge in the Sangha means I honor my connection to all living things. I am not alone. I am part of a community, a family, a species, an ecosystem. However, your gratitude practice can be even more direct. You can simply state, out loud or in your mind, 3 simple things you are genuinely grateful for. But they must be sensory and present. Do not say, I'm grateful for my future vacation. Say, I am grateful for this body, which has rested and is breathing on its own. I am grateful for this bed, which has provided me with shelter and comfort. I am grateful for the light in this room, which allows me to see. This practice short-circuits the brain's natural negativity bias. Our brains evolved to scan for threats, but in this ritual we are intentionally scanning for gifts. This practice of gratitude is the ultimate antidote to the feeling of not enough. Modern life is a machine designed to make you feel incomplete. You don't have enough money, enough success, enough followers, enough time. Gratitude is the sacred act of rebellion that says, in this moment, I am entirely whole. In this moment, I have everything I need. Feel the truth of that statement. You are breathing. You have a heart that is beating. You have a mind that is capable of observing this entire process. This is the lottery of the universe, and you have already won. By dedicating the first 2 minutes of your day to this profound realization, you are fundamentally shifting your entire energetic state. You are no longer a victim of the day. You are a conscious participant in the miracle of your own life. This feeling is the armor that will protect you. When the first rude email arrives, when the traffic jam happens, when the stress begins to rise, you will not be starting from zero. You will be starting from a place of fullness, a place of profound, unshakable gratitude. This is the second vital step to building a day of peace. Chapter 3, Ritual 2. The rudder of the day, setting a noble intention, adhina. You are now awake. You are present in your body. You have anchored yourself in gratitude for the simple, profound miracle of being alive. The slate is clean. This is a critical juncture. For most people, this is the precise moment when the external world hijacks their day. This is when the mind instinctively grasps for the to-do list, the phone, the problems, the worries. The mind, undirected, is like a ship without a rudder, tossed about by the waves of old habits and new demands. Therefore, the second great Buddhist ritual is to seize this moment, to take the helm of the ship, and to install that rudder. This is the ritual of setting a noble intention, or adhina in the Pali language. An intention is not a goal, and this distinction is the key to its power. A goal is a destination in the future. I will finish that report. I will close that deal. I will lose 10 pounds. Goals are focused on outcomes which are often outside of our complete control. This focus on outcomes is a primary source of anxiety. What if I fail? What if it's not good enough? An intention, by contrast, is not in the future. It is a promise about the present. It is not what you will do. It is who you will be while you are doing it. It is a choice about the quality of your consciousness right now. This ritual is performed before you are fully in the day. You are still sitting on the edge of your bed. Your feet are flat on the floor, feeling the ground beneath you, your connection to the earth. Your spine is straight, a posture of dignity. Your hands are resting on your lap. You take one deep, conscious breath, and you ask yourself a simple, powerful question. What quality do I choose to cultivate today? This is not a passive wish. It is an active choice. You are setting the theme, the North Star, for the next 24 hours. This intention will be your guide and your refuge. When the storms of the day arrive, and you will have a compass to return to. Let us explore what these intentions might be. Perhaps you know you have a difficult meeting with a colleague. A goal would be, I will win the argument. An intention would be, today, my intention is compassionate communication. I will listen deeply before I speak. I will seek to understand, not just to be understood. Do you see the shift? The goal is aggressive and uncertain. The intention is peaceful and entirely within your control. Or perhaps your day is filled with mundane chores, errands, and driving in traffic. You feel overwhelmed by the nothingness of it all. Your intention could be, today my intention is presence. I will do one thing at a time. When I wash the dishes, I will just wash the dishes. When I drive, I will just drive. I will be fully present for the mundane, transforming it into a practice. Other powerful intentions could be patience. Today, I will be a space of patience. I will be patient with the slow driver. I will be patient with my children. And most importantly, I will be patient with myself. Kindness. Today, my intention is active kindness. I will look for one small opportunity to ease the burden of another, whether it is a smile, a held door, or a word of thanks. Discipline. Today, I will honor my commitments to myself. I will do what I said I would do, not with resentment, but with a sense of self-respect. Choose only one. You are planting a single powerful seed. Once you have chosen it, let's say you have chosen patience, you seal this intention. You say it to yourself, today, I am the embodiment of patience. You hold that feeling for 30 seconds. You visualize what that looks like. You feel what it feels like. You are not just hoping for patience. You are pre-paving the neural pathways for it. You are dressing your mind in the clothes of patience before you have even dressed your body. This is the second ritual. You have now established your conscious control. You are no longer just a reactor. You are a creator. Middle CTA. We are now moving deep into this transformative wisdom. We've anchored ourselves in the present and we've just set our rudder for the day. This is the kind of practical wisdom that can truly change a life, and we are committed to sharing it. If you are finding this journey valuable, please take a moment to support our community. Truly helps us more than you know. Just tap that like button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell. You won't just be watching videos. You'll be joining a movement toward a more mindful world. Thank you. Let's continue. Chapter 4. Ritual 2. Dedicating the merit, expanding the intention from me to we. You have set your noble intention. You have chosen patience as your guide for the day. This is a powerful act. But in the Buddhist view, we can take this one crucial step further. We can elevate this personal intention into a profound act of universal compassion. This is the second part of the ritual, dedicating the merit. What is merit? In Buddhist thought, merit is the positive, wholesome energy that is generated by any good, conscious, or virtuous action. When you set the intention to be patient, you are already generating merit. The common human instinct is to hoard this. I am doing this so I can have a less stressful day. I want to feel good. There is nothing wrong with this, but it is limited. It is still centered on the I, and as the Buddha taught, All suffering is born from a clinging to this small, separate I. The act of dedicating the merit is a radical, beautiful, and ego-dissolving practice. It is the conscious choice to take the positive energy you are creating and give it away. You are not doing this practice just for you. You are doing it for the benefit of all. So, how does this work? It is a simple mental extension of your intention. You have just declared, "Today, my intention is patience." Now you add the dedication. You can say this in your mind. May my practice of patience today not only bring peace to my own heart, but may it ripple outwards. May my patience be a source of calm for my family. May my patience in traffic contribute to a more peaceful road for all the other drivers. May my patience with my colleagues create a more harmonious workplace. I dedicate the merit of this practice, all the good that comes from it, to the well-being of all living things. This changes everything. Suddenly, your day is no longer a small, personal struggle. It has been transformed into a sacred offering. When you are stuck in traffic, you are no longer just a person stuck in traffic. You are now a person in traffic, practicing patience for the benefit of all beings. That seemingly insignificant moment has become a holy act. This shift in motivation is unbelievably powerful. When you are doing something just for yourself, it is easy to give up. The mind says, "This is too hard. I'm too tired. I'll just be angry. It's easier." But when you have dedicated the merit, your motivation is larger. You are connected to a purpose that is greater than your own comfort. You are doing it for your family, your community, the world. Let's take another example. Your intention is kindness. The dedication becomes, "May my small acts of kindness today be a balm for the world's suffering. May my smile to a stranger, my thank you to the bus driver, my listening ear to a friend. May all these small acts create merit that I dedicate to the ending of suffering for all beings, known and unknown." This practice does two extraordinary things. First, it completely shatters the ego. It forces you to see yourself not as an isolated island, but as an interconnected part of a vast web of life. Your peace is connected to everyone else's peace. Second, it gives you a heroic purpose. You are no longer just trying to get through the day. You are now an active agent of peace, a bodhisattva in training, walking through the world with a secret, powerful mission. You are turning your ordinary life into a profound spiritual path. This is the completion of the second ritual. You have not only set a rudder for your day, the intention, but you have also given yourself a powerful, selfless reason to use it, the dedication. You are now ready to stand up, not just as a person, but as a presence. Chapter 5, Ritual 3. The first conscious action, preparing the sacred drink. You are now standing. You have awakened your senses, grounded yourself in gratitude, and set a powerful, selfless intention for your day. You have built a foundation of being. Now we transition into the realm of doing. And this first act, this first movement of the day, is where the practice meets the world. For most, this first action is a blur, a mindless stumble to the coffee machine, a frantic check of the phone, a rush into the shower. The intention set just moments before is immediately forgotten, shattered by the force of old unconscious habits. The third Buddhist ritual is designed to stop this. It is the ritual of the first conscious action, and it is most commonly practiced with the first drink of the day, be it a simple glass of water or a warm cup of tea. This ritual is not about what you drink. It is about how you prepare it and how you consume it. It is the first test of your intention. If your intention was presence, this is your first opportunity to be present. If your intention was patience, this is your first opportunity to be patient. This ritual transforms a mundane habit into a moving meditation, a profound act of mindfulness that sets the tone for every action that will follow. Let us begin with the preparation. You walk to your kitchen. The invitation here is to feel the journey. Feel your feet on the floor with each step. You are not rushing to get coffee. You are walking consciously to the kitchen. The distinction is total. You arrive at the counter. You take your cup. Do not just grab it. Hold it. Feel its weight, its texture, its coolness. This cup is a vessel, a tool for your practice. Honor it. Now you prepare the water. In Buddhist philosophy, the elements earth, water, fire, air are sacred. Water, in particular, is a symbol of purity, clarity, and life. As you pour the water into the kettle or into your glass, you are engaging with a life-giving force. Listen to the sound of the water. Is it coming from a tap? Is it pouring from a filter? Hear the shhh of the water filling the kettle. Watch the light reflect off its surface. If you are heating the water, this introduces the element of fire. You are not waiting for the kettle to boil. You are observing the transformation of water by fire. This is not a delay in your day. This is a part of your day. If you are making tea, observe the leaves. Notice their color, their shape, their smell. You are about to combine these dried leaves with hot water to create something new. This is alchemy. As you pour the hot water, watch the steam rise. This is the element of air. Watch the leaves begin to unfurl, to dance, to bleed their color into the water. The clear water is now transforming. It is becoming tea. All of this has taken perhaps 2 minutes, but in that time you have not been lost in anxious thoughts about the future. You have been a full participant in the present moment. You have been a scientist, an alchemist, a monk simply by paying attention. This deliberate, slow, and appreciative preparation is an act of profound self-respect. You are telling yourself, my peace is more important than my speed. You are honoring the simple tools, the basic elements, and the physical actions of your life. You are infusing the sacred into the mundane. This is the essence of the Buddhist path, not to escape the world, to a monastery on a hill, but to find the sacred within the world, right here in your kitchen with your cup. You are reinforcing your intention through action. You are proving to yourself that your peace is a practice, not just a theory. You have prepared your drink, but the ritual is not yet complete. The most important part is next. Chapter 6, Ritual 3, the mindful first taste, anchoring in the present. You now have your drink. It is prepared. You have your glass of cool water or your cup of warm tea. You move from the kitchen, not in a rush, but deliberately. Find a place to sit for just 1 minute. It can be the kitchen table, a chair by the window. Do not stand and drink. Do not drink while walking. Do not, under any circumstances, pair this first drink with a screen. This is a non-negotiable part of the ritual. The phone, the television, the computer, these are portals of distraction. This moment is a portal of connection. Sit down. Place the cup or glass on the table before you. Look at it. See the light passing through the water or the deep, rich color of the tea. Now pick it up. This is the ritual of the mindful first taste. First, hold the vessel in your hands. If it is warm, feel the warmth. Feel it seeping into your palms. Recognize this as a gift of comfort, a small physical kindness. If it is a glass of cool water, feel the smooth, solid glass. Feel its simple, grounding reality. Second, bring the drink to your nose. Inhale. Smell it. If it is tea or coffee, you are inhaling a complex bouquet of aromas, earthy, floral, roasted. These aromas are a direct link to the present. You cannot smell the past. You cannot smell the future. To smell is to be here. If it is water, you might smell nothing, and in that nothingness, you can appreciate its purity, its neutrality, its life-giving potential. Third, you take the first sip. This is the climax of the ritual. Do not just drink. Do not just swallow. Take a small amount into your mouth and pause. Let the liquid rest on your tongue. What do you notice? You are not just drinking. You are experiencing. Notice the temperature. Is it hot? Is it cool? Is it lukewarm? Notice the texture. Is it smooth? Is it thin? Is it heavy? And finally, notice the taste. Let the taste buds on your tongue report the flavors. Is it bitter? Is it sweet? Is it clean? Fourth, you swallow. But you do this consciously. Follow the sensation of the liquid as it leaves your mouth, travels down your throat, and enters your body. Feel it as an offering of hydration and life. Feel the warmth spreading in your chest, or the coolness moving into your stomach. You have just completed one mindful sip. That's it. That is the entire practice. It may have taken 15 seconds. Now you can continue to drink the rest. You do not have to analyze every single sip in this much detail. But you have used the first sip as a powerful anchor. You have used it to break the chain of a lifetime of unconscious, automatic consumption. What has this small 15-second act accomplished? It has proven your intention. It has connected your mind to your body. It has brought all of your senses into alignment, focused on a single, simple, life-affirming act. It has been a moment of pure presence. You have reclaimed your life from the tyranny of the next thing and have rooted yourself profoundly in this thing. You have not just had a drink. You have had an experience. You have performed a sacred act. This is the third ritual. It is the bridge from inner intention to outer action. You have now proven to yourself that the peace you cultivated in bed was not a fluke. It is a skill, and you are now ready to carry that skill into the next ritual, the formal practice of sitting, which will deepen and solidify this peace even further. This is how a day of clarity is built. One conscious breath, one conscious choice, and one conscious sip at a time. Chapter 7, Ritual 4. The anchor of the breath, the sacred pause. You have acted with mindfulness. You have transformed a simple drink into a sacred ceremony, proving that your intention can be carried from thought into physical action. You have tasted the present moment. Now, the fourth ritual invites you to not just taste the present, but to rest in it. This is the ritual of the sacred pause, the formal act of seated meditation. For many, this is the most intimidating step. We picture hours on a cushion, legs aching, mind screaming. But in this morning practice, we are not seeking endurance. We are seeking connection. We are not trying to achieve a mystical state. We are simply, for a dedicated period, choosing to be with what is. 5 minutes. That is all. 5 minutes dedicated not to doing, but to being. Find your place. It does not need to be a special altar or a silent room, though quiet is helpful. It can be the same chair where you just drank your tea. It can be a cushion on the floor. The where is less important than the how. The how is defined by your posture. This is critical. In Buddhist practice, the mind and body are not separate. The body is the mind in physical form. Your posture is the physical expression of your intention. Therefore, you sit with dignity. What does dignified posture mean? It means your spine is straight, not rigid, not tense, but upright. Imagine a golden thread gently pulling you up from the crown of your head. Your shoulders are relaxed, your chest is open. This is the posture of a mountain. It is stable, grounded, and awake. Your hands can rest gently on your knees or in your lap. Your feet are flat on the floor, once again, feeling the connection to the earth. Your eyes can be softly closed, or if that makes you sleepy, they can be open with a soft, unfocused gaze on the floor a few feet in front of you. Now set a timer. This is a practical act of kindness to your mind. If you don't set a timer, a part of your mind will be constantly asking, how long has it been? Is it time yet? By setting a timer for 5 minutes, you are giving your mind permission to let go of that job. You are creating a safe, defined container for your practice. The timer starts. What is your job? It is the simplest and most profound job in the world. Your only task is to feel your own breath. That is all. You are not thinking about your breath. You are not judging your breath. You are not changing your breath. You are not trying to breathe deeply or slowly. You are simply observing it. Bring your full, gentle attention to the sensation. Where do you feel it most clearly? For some, it's the cool air entering the nostrils. For others, it's the gentle rise and fall of the chest. For others, it's the expansion and contraction of the belly. There is no right answer. Find your anchor. Once you have found it, you just rest your attention there. Feel the sensation of one inhale. Feel the sensation of one exhale. That is one. Now feel the next one. You are doing it. You are meditating. This act of anchoring to the breath is the single most powerful tool you have to pull your mind out of the past and the future. Why? Because the breath is always in the present. Cannot be anywhere else. You cannot breathe in the future. You cannot breathe in the past. To be fully aware of your breath is to be, by definition, fully here. In this moment, in this chair, you are simply alive. You are not a manager, a parent, a spouse. You are not your problems. You are not your to-do list. You are a breathing being. This is your fundamental identity. For these 5 minutes, you are resting in that truth. This is the sacred pause. But, as you will discover in the very next moment, you are not alone in this pause. Chapter 8, Ritual 4, Welcoming the Monkey Mind, the Practice of Returning. You are sitting. You are anchored. You are feeling the inhale, the exhale. And then, it happens. Did I remember to send that email? I really need to get gas today. What's the weather going to be like? My back itches. That person was rude to me yesterday. What should I have for lunch? And just like that, you are gone. You are no longer in your chair. You are in your car, you are in your office, you are in yesterday. You have been hijacked. The Buddha had a name for this. He called it the monkey mind. He described our consciousness as being like a wild monkey, drunk and stung by a scorpion, swinging frantically from one tree branch, one thought, to the next, restless, chaotic, and impossible to control. This is the normal, untrained state of human consciousness. Now, here is the most important lesson you will ever learn about meditation. The moment you realize your mind has wandered is not a failure. That moment is your victory. That moment is the entire purpose of the practice. When you are sitting there, lost in a fantasy about your lunch, and a part of your awareness suddenly says, "Oh, I'm thinking. I'm not on my breath." That is the moment of mindfulness. That is the moment of awakening. You have just woken up from the dream of thought. At this critical juncture, you have a choice. The untrained choice, the one we all make initially, is based on judgment. Ugh, I can't do this. I'm terrible at meditation. My mind is too crazy. This is stupid. This is the voice of the ego, the inner critic. And it is poison. It is an act of violence against yourself. The Buddhist path offers a different choice, a radically gentle one. The practice is not to fight the monkey. The practice is not to hate the monkey or to try and kill it. The practice is to simply notice the monkey. You observe, the mind is thinking. The monkey is swinging. And then, with the kindness and gentleness of a loving parent guiding a small child, you gently escort your attention back. Back to what? Back to your anchor. Back to the sensation of the breath. Inhale, exhale. You are back. And then, 10 seconds later, the monkey is gone again. That itch is really bad now. I should move. No, I shouldn't move. Why am I doing this? This is a waste of time. And you're gone. And then, you notice, there it is again. Thinking. And what do? You don't sigh. You don't get angry. You might even give a gentle inner smile. Hello, monkey. I see you. And you gently, kindly escort your attention back to the breath. This is the practice. This is the entire thing. The muscle you are building is not the muscle of concentration. It is the muscle of returning. It is the muscle of kindness. You are not training yourself to have a perfectly silent, empty mind. You are training yourself over and over again how to be kind to yourself when you get lost. You are building a new neural pathway, a pathway of gentle return, a pathway of self-compassion. In your 5-minute meditation, you may have to do this 50 times. This does not mean you had a bad meditation. This means you had 50 opportunities to practice waking up. You had 50 opportunities to practice kindness. That is a profoundly successful meditation. Your timer goes off. You have sat. You have breathed. You have wandered. And you have returned. You have trained your mind. And you have opened your heart. You are now ready for the final and most beautiful ritual. Chapter 9. Ritual 5. The Radiant Heart. The Practice of Loving Kindness. Metta. Your 5-minute timer has gone off. Your formal meditation on the breath is complete. But do not jump up. Do not open your eyes just yet. You have one final, crucial minute. You have just spent 5 minutes cultivating clarity and presence by anchoring to the breath. You have cleared the space. Now you will consciously fill that space. You will fill it with the single most powerful force in the Buddhist tradition, metta, or loving kindness. If the breath meditation was the practice for the mind, metta is the practice for the heart. The Buddha taught that a mind trained in clarity alone is incomplete, can become cold, distant, and judgmental. The path to true enlightenment requires 2 wings, the wing of wisdom, clarity, presence, and the wing of compassion, kindness, connection. This ritual is how you consciously strengthen the wing of compassion. It is the active, intentional cultivation of goodwill, a radiant feeling of warmth and wishing well that you will extend, in sequence, to yourself and to others. It is the ultimate antidote to the feelings of separation, frustration, and ill will that so often poison our days. The practice is simple, but its effects are profound. Still seated, with your posture dignified and your eyes softly closed, you will now bring your attention away from your breath and to the center of your chest. Imagine, in your heart's center, a small, warm light. This is the seed of your own inherent goodness. First, and most importantly, you will direct this loving kindness to yourself. For many of us, this is the hardest part. We are experts at self-criticism and novices at self-compassion. This ritual reverses that. You cannot pour from an empty cup. You must fill your own vessel first. So bring yourself to mind, picture yourself, and silently in your mind, offer yourself these 4 classic phrases of metta. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe. May I live with ease. Repeat them slowly. Feel the intention behind them. You are not just saying words. You are making a profound wish for your own well-being. May I be happy. May I find true, lasting joy. May I be healthy. May my body and mind be strong and in balance. May I be safe. May I be protected from inner and outer harm. May I live with ease. May I move through this day with less struggle, with peace, with grace. Do this for 30 seconds. If a critical voice appears, I don't deserve this. Just notice it and kindly return to the phrases. You are planting new seeds. Now, for the next 30 seconds, you will expand this circle. Bring to mind someone you love easily. A family member, a close friend, even a pet. Someone whose face makes you smile. Hold their image in your mind. Feel that warm light from your heart expanding to include them. And now offer them the same phrases. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you live with ease. You are using your own heart to actively wish for the well-being of another. This is not just a thought. It is an energetic act. You are priming your mind and heart for connection. Finally, if you have time, you can expand it even further to a neutral person, someone you see but don't know well, like a cashier, and eventually even to a difficult person. But for this morning ritual, the first 2 steps are more than enough. You have activated your own capacity for self-compassion, and you have activated your capacity for loving connection. You have balanced your clarity with warmth. Your heart is now as awake as your mind. You are not just a conscious being. You are a caring being. This is the 5th and final ritual. Chapter 10. Conclusion. Carrying the practice into the world. And now you are ready. Take one final deep breath. Gently, slowly, open your eyes. Look around the room again. But this time you are looking with new eyes. Eyes that have been cleared by mindfulness and softened by compassion. The world you are seeing is the same world that was there 30 minutes ago. The light, the furniture, the sounds. But you are not the same. Let us review what we have accomplished. We did not wake up in a panic. We woke up with the ritual of mindful awakening, honoring our senses and the gift of consciousness. We did not let anxiety be our first emotion. We intentionally cultivated the ritual of gratitude, grounding ourselves in the profound truth of our aliveness. We did not stumble into the day without a rudder. We set a noble intention, choosing the quality of who we would be, and we dedicated the merit of that practice for the good of all, transforming our day from a chore into an offering. We did not perform our first actions on autopilot. We practiced the ritual of the mindful first taste, transforming a simple drink into a sacred act of presence. We did not let the monkey mind run wild. We sat for the sacred pause, anchoring ourselves in the breath, and practicing the gentle, kind, and powerful act of returning. And finally, we did not go out into the world with a closed heart. We activated our loving kindness, filling ourselves with compassion so that we could overflow with it for others. This entire sequence may have taken 15 or 20 minutes, but in that short time you have done something radical. You have reclaimed your morning, and in doing so you have reclaimed your life. You have built an unshakable foundation of peace, clarity, and compassion. The day will still be a day. There will be traffic. There will be difficult people. There will be unexpected challenges. These rituals are not magic. They do not erase reality. They do something far more important. They make you stronger for reality. When the wave of anger comes, you will see it more clearly because you have practiced observing your mind. When the moment of stress arrives, you will have a tool, your breath, to return to because you have practiced returning. When you have the choice between lashing out or being patient, you will be more likely to choose patience because you have already set that intention as your guiding star. This is the promise of the Buddhist path. It is not about becoming perfect. It is about becoming present. It is not about escaping your life. It is about living it fully, consciously, and with an open heart. The peace you seek is not in some distant future. It is right here, in this breath, in this choice, in this mindful morning. Thank you for walking this path with us today. This wisdom is ancient, but it has never been more needed. If you have found value in this journey, if you feel even a little bit calmer or more hopeful, please support our channel and help us share this message. It is the greatest help you can give. Please press that like button, as it tells the world this message is important. And if you have not already, please subscribe to our channel and be sure to ring the notification bell. We are a community dedicated to this practice, and we would be honored for you to be a part of it. And now, our question for you. Of these 5 rituals, which one will you commit to trying tomorrow morning? You don't have to do all 5. Just choose one. Will it be the mindful awakening, the gratitude practice, the noble intention, the mindful sip, the 5-minute sit? Let us know your commitment in the comments section below. Sharing your intention makes it powerful. Thank you for your presence. Start your day with peace and carry it with you. We will see you in the next video.